Introduction. Public transport policy in Malaysia focus on improving and extending transportation system to make travel safe, more affordable and accessible for everyone. As urban area grow, the government aims to reduce traffic congestion, lower pollution, and encourage the use of public transport over private vehicles. This is done through invitation like the Nation Lane Public Transport Master Plan. We seek to enhance service like bus, train, LRT, and MRT. The government also works on improving safety standards and integrating different transport options to make travel more efficient. However, challenges remain, including overcrowding in city and limited access in rural areas. Despite this, Malaysia's public transport policy continues to focus on creating a reliable, eco-friendly system that benefits both the economy and the environment.
Issue and consideration: traffic congestion. Traffic congestion was a significant problem in rapidly growing urban areas with a limited public transport. As the population increased, especially in cities, the number of private vehicles surged, causing several traffic jams, particularly during the peak hours. This led to longer travel times, delays, and decreased productivity. For example, in New York City, during the earlier 20th century, traffic data show gridlocks caused by the growing number of private cars as people flocked to the city for jobs. Similarly, in London, during the 1915s and 1916s, traffic congestion reached crisis level with streets often clogged, leading to significant delays and frustration for commuters. This issue not only caused inconvenience but also contributed to economic inefficiency, as the congestion led to longer travel times and reduced overall productivity. In 2019, the direct cost of congestion in the US city was estimated at $88 billion. Without an effective public transport system, traffic congestion continued to worsen, making it increasingly difficult to maintain a functional and efficient transport network in urban areas.
Okay, 2.2. Issue and consideration: economical inefficiency. Before the implementation of public transport policies, Malaysia faced significant economic inefficiency due to a lack of organized and affordable transportation. As the population grew, many people, especially those from lower income households, had to rely on private cars or unlicensed operators, leading to higher travel costs. Businesses also suffered from poor transport infrastructure, resulting in increased logistic and supply chain expenses. For instance, in rural areas, limited connectivity made it difficult for people to access better job opportunities in cities, widening income disparities. These efficiencies also impact small businesses, particularly farmers, who struggle to get goods to market on time, resulting in wasted resources and lost profits.
Accessibility to public transport policy. Government policy to improve accessibility. The first one is National Land Public Transport Master Plan. The second one is Universal Design Principle. Third, Public Transport Accessibility Guidelines. For the example of accessibility initiative, the first one is Go KL bus service. For the example of accessibility initiative, the first one is Go KL bus service. One notable initiative is the Go KL bus service, launched in Kuala Lumpur in 2012. This free bus service operates around the area of the city, such as tourist spots and business districts. Go KL bus are designed with accessibility in mind, featuring low flow, wide entrance, and space for wheelchairs, making it easier for people with disabilities to use the service. It also helps reduce traffic congestion in the city and encourage more people to use public transport. The second example is KTM, MRT, and LRT accessibility improvement. The KTM, MRT, and LRT system in Malaysia have also undergone significant upgrade to improve accessibility. Stations are now designed with ramp, elevator, and wide entrance to accommodate people to mobility impairment. In addition, improved signage to multilingual information system make it easier to all passengers, including those with visual or cognitive impairment to navigate the system. Next, the challenge in accessibility. The first one is rural and suburban areas. The second one is integration of different transport modes. Third, limited awareness and enforcement ability to public transport policy. Key policy to promote sustainability. The first one is National Land Public Transport Master Plan. The second is electric and hybrid bus. Third, promotion of non-motorized transport. Fourth, sustainable urban mobility, some program. Next, example of sustainable transport initiative. The first one is Kuala Lumpur MRT and LRT system. One of the most notable examples of sustainable transport in Malaysia is the MRT and LRT system in Kuala Lumpur. The rail network are designed to carry large number of passengers, significantly reducing the need for private car by encourage people to use public transport. This system helps reduce traffic and congestion, lower emission, and make the city more environment friendly. The second one is Go KL bus service. Another example is the Go KL bus service, which was launched in 2012. The Go KL service offer free electric bus that run along key routes in Kuala Lumpur. These buses are eco-friendly as they run on electricity instead of diesel, helping to reduce air pollution in the city. This initiative is part of the broader effort to make public transport a more attractive option and to reduce the environment impact of daily commuting. Next, challenge to sustainable public transport in Malaysia. The first one is limited coverage in rural areas. Second, public perception and awareness. Third, integration of different transport modes. Key to public transport policy. The first one is government focus on public transport safety. Public transportation safety is a major priority for the Malaysian government, which has made significant effort to ensure that passengers feel comfortable and secure while using public transport. The focus has been on reducing accident rate, preventing crime, and improving the overall security of public transport infrastructure. The second one is National Lane Public Transport Master Plan. One of the main policies introduced to improve public transport safety in the National Lane Public Transport Master Plan. This plan focuses on modernizing transport infrastructure, including the installation of CCTV camera on bus, train, and in station to monitor for potential accident or crime. Additionally, the plan emphasizes upgrading emergency system and lighting in transit area to ensure that passengers can receive assistance when needed. Regular safety audits are conducted to ensure that public transport providers adhere national safety standards. Third, Road Safety Plan. The Road Safety Plan developed by the Road Transport Department and the Ministry of Transport aims to reduce the number of accidents involving public transport vehicles. It mandates that public transport providers perform regular vehicle inspection to ensure their vehicles are in safe working condition. The plan also stressed the importance of driving training, particularly in managing emergency to ensuring safety driving practice. Crime preventer measure. Crime preventer is an important component of public transport safety. The government has increased police present at key transport hubs such as bus terminal and rail station to deter theft and other crimes. In addition, many public transport vehicles, including the KTM commuter train, has been equipped with CCTV camera to monitor public space and reduce criminal activity, particularly in high-risk crowded areas. Fifth, Public Transport Safety Act. The Public Transport Safety, passed in 2018, is another significant piece of legislation aimed at improving public transport safety. This act sets strict rules for public transport providers, requiring them to maintain vehicles in good repair, ensure drivers receive necessary training, and prevent overcrowding of bus and train. The Act also outlines procedures for evacuation and medical emergency to ensure passenger safety in time of crisis. 6. Challenge and ongoing issue. Despite this improvement, challenge remain. Public transport vehicle accidents continue to occur, especially in urban areas, while modern systems like the MRT, LRT, and seen improvement some service. Especially, bus and retail transport may not meet the same safety standard. Furthermore, while CCTV cameras are widely installed, their effectiveness depends on consistent monitoring and enforcement, which remain ongoing challenge. So the conclusion is Malaysia has made significant strides in improving public transport safety through laws like the Public Transport Safety Act, the Road Safety Plan, and the NLTTMP. However, there are still challenges to address, such as the need for stronger enforcement in rural areas and addressing the uneven safety standard across different modes of transportation. With continued investment in infrastructure, better driver education, and more rigorous enforcement of safety law, Malaysia can further enhance the safety of its public transportation system. Yes, sir.
The public transport policy. The first one, we have the Ministry of Transport. The Ministry of Transport play a central role in the Malaysia transportation system by overseeing the development and implementation of policies related to land, sea, air, and logistics. MOT works closely with the local government, transport operators, and planning authorities to ensure these policies are executed effectively. One of the ministry's primary goal is to modernize the public transport network, integrating different modes such as buses, trains, and ferry service, which help ensure a more efficient and connected system for commuters. Key responsibility of the Ministry of Transport includes enforcing safety protocols, setting service fees, and ensuring compliance with regulation. Additionally, the ministry encourages the use of green technology and sustainable transport practice, aligning them with national economic goals. By overseeing major infrastructure projects, the Ministry of Transport ensures that transportation system meets the demands of a growing population and the challenge of urbanization and environmental sustainability. The second one, we have the Prasarana Malaysia Berhad. Prasarana Malaysia Berhad is a key player in the Malaysia public transport sector, managing essential service like the light rail transit, monorail, and bus network. Prasarana mission is to reduce traffic congestion, improving the city travel efficiency, and create a unified environmentally conscious transportation system that complements urban planning efforts. With a comprehensive network that includes rapid rail and rapid bus service, Prasarana aims to provide seamless and sustainable transport options for urban residents. The company has committed to continuously upgrade is growing demand for public transport. They also utilize advanced technology including real-time tracking and passenger information system to enhance the travel experience and provide passengers with accurate, up-to-date on detailed service. Prasarana focus is on improving service quality and operational efficiency. Their goal is to reduce the reliance on private vehicles by offering reliable, on-time service, making public transport more appealing. As Prasarana President and Group CEO Encik Muhammad Azharuddin Matseh states, we want our public transport to be top-notch. We strive to improve them without hesitation. This commitment to excellence ensures that Prasarana remain at the forefront of national public transport system. Third one, we have the Land Public Transport Agency, APAD. The Land Public Transport Agency operating under the Ministry of Transport and its responsibility for regulating and overseeing land-based public transport service, including bus, taxis and rail. APAD mission is to ensure the safe and efficient operation of this service while also conducting research, gathering data and formulating strategies to guide sector development. A major responsibility of APAD is to create data center that collect and analyze transportation data. This helps provide customer and industry stakeholders with accurate and reliable information for informed decision making. APAD also supervises transformation projects to ensure they align with national goals and are executed properly. It works to ensure that public transport service meet safety standards and operational regulation, and that policy are continuously updated to enhance the efficiency of the system. In addition to its regulatory role, APAD is a key to advocate for sustainable transport options and improve connectivity. It helps coordinate and supervise initiatives aimed at improving public transport system, increasing accessibility and promoting the use of green transformation technologies. Through this effort, APAD contributes significantly to the development of sustainability, efficiency and safe public transport network in Malaysia. Thank you.
Okay, now 5.0, implementation of strategies of public transport policy. The way Malaysia's public transportation policy is implemented has a significant impact on the urban and economic growth of the country. Malaysia is confronted with urgent issues like air pollution, traffic congestion and unequal access to transportation services. As a result of its fast urbanization, population growth and rising car ownership. Okay, now 5.1, expanding the transport network. Expanding the transport network improves mobility by offering public transportation services in more areas, allowing people to easily travel within cities, towns and even rural regions, thereby enhancing access to essential services. This broadens connectivity and helps individuals move around more efficiently. Moreover, a larger transport network helps alleviate traffic congestion, a common issue in urban areas that leads to wasted time, higher expenses and environmental damage. By providing alternative transport options, the network can ease traffic flow and reduce reliance on private cars, which in turn helps decrease congestion. Additionally, expanding the transport network plays a vital role in economic development. It facilitates the movement of goods and people, which boosts businesses, create job opportunities and stimulates overall economic growth. A well-connected transport system is crucial for supporting various industries and promoting economic activity. 5.2, encouraging public use. Encouraging public use of transportation is a key aspect of implementing public transport policies. It ensures that people choose public transit as their main form of transport, which leads to improvements in infrastructure and technology. One major benefit is the reduction in environmental impact. More people using public transportations help lower emissions, reduce urban sprawl, and conserve energy, all of which contribute to a healthy environment. Promoting public transportation also maximizes infrastructure investments. Systems like buses, trains, and transit hubs require significant financial investment. When more people use public transport, This system become more efficient, ensuring that the money spent on infrastructure provides the greatest return and helps achieve the system objective. Lastly, encouraging public transportation supports social equity by offering affordable and reliable mobility options for everyone, particularly marginalized groups. Public transport plays a vital role in ensuring that all individuals, regardless of their socio-economic status, have access to essential services and opportunities, promoting greater social inclusion and equality. Lastly, 5.3 public awareness campaign. Public awareness campaign play a crucial role in shifting public perception of transportation. In Malaysia, where car ownership is common, many people view public transportation as less appealing. Through targeted campaigns, the benefits of public transport such as affordability and reduced traffic can be highlighted, helping to change this negative perception and encourage more people to use it. Another key goal is educating the public about how to use the system effectively. Many individuals avoid public transport because they don't know how to navigate the routes or use ticketing system. Awareness programs can provide essential information on available services, routes, and how to make the most of the system, making it more accessible and user-friendly. Last but not least, for my part, is lastly, building trust in public transportation Lastly, building trust in public transportation is essential, or it's important for its success. For people to choose public transit over private cars, they must trust the system will be reliable, safe and convenient. Campaigns that focus on showcasing these qualities, such as timeliness and security, also help to instill confidence and encourage more people to rely on public transport.
Okay, so today I will explain policy effectiveness using SWOT, which is S is strength, W is weakness, O is opportunity, and T is threat. So first strength is about Malaysian public transport system, particularly in metropolitan area like Kuala Lumpur, benefits from expanding an interconnected network, including the light rail transit, LRT, and mass rapid transit, which is MRT. This system provides an efficient, affordable alternative to private vehicle, helping to reduce emission and alleviate traffic congestion. As urbanization increases, public transport becomes essential for accessing jobs, education, and other services. Government backing in another significant strength. The Malaysian government has heavily invested in transport infrastructure, such as the Greater Kuala Lumpur Initiative, which aim to improve connectivity. This strong governmental support increases the system reliability and public trust. Moreover, Malaysia offers a variety of transport services, including bus, trains, and ferries. The integration of this model ensures a smooth commuting experience, encourage more people to use public transport. Safety features like CCTV, surveillance, and clean waiting areas also contribute to a safer and more attractive service. Okay, next I will explain about weakness. However, Malaysian public transport system face major weaknesses. Accessibility and coverage remain a problem, especially in rural areas. Urban centers are well served, but rural population lack reliable transport, which limits their access to essential services. This results in more dependence on private vehicles, contributing to traffic congestion. This aging infrastructure is another weakness. Older bus services are most often unreliable with frequent delays. This impacts users' confidence as potential commuters may be discouraged by inconsistent service. Addressing this requires significant investment in infrastructure maintenance and upgrades. Safety concerns, particularly for women, vulnerable groups, and deter people from using transport. To improve this, better lighting, enhanced surveillance, and more staff presence at stations are needed. Additionally, the complexity of navigating the system can be intimidating, particularly for new users. Better signage and multilingual information could enhance accessibility and encourage more people to use public transport. I will continue to opportunity. Several opportunities exist to strengthen Malaysia public transport. Technology integration is a major opportunity, particularly through mobile apps that provide real-time schedules, route information, and ticketing. Cashless payment system could streamline transactions and reduce wait times, making public transport more convenient. Sustainability is another opportunity. By transitioning to electric bus and investing in renewable energy, Malaysia can reduce the environmental impact of public transport, appealing to eco-conscious riders and aligning with global environment goals. Furthermore, Malaysia's rapid urbanization presents a chance to expand public transport into underserved, suburban and rural areas. Extending to network will provide more people with reliable access to transport, reduce traffic congestion and increase ridership. Threats. Several threats could undermine Malaysian public transport system. Traffic congestion is a major issue, particularly in urban areas. Growing population and increasing private vehicle can reduce the effectiveness of public transport. Urban planning that prioritizes public transport can reduce car dependency, will be crucial to combating this. The rise of ride-sharing service like Grab is another threat. This platform offer convenience and flexibility, making them more attractive to some commuters. To compete, public transport must improve reliability, accessibility, and overall users' experience. Economic challenges also pose risks, as government funding for public transport can be reduced during economic downturns. This may result in service disruption and declining infrastructure. To mitigate this, public transport agencies should explore alternative funding models such as public-private partnership. Finally, climate change presents long-term risks to public transport infrastructure, with extreme weather, even like floods, storms, potentially disrupting service. Investing in climate-resilient infrastructure and emergency preparedness is essential to ensure continuity and reliability. In conclusion, despite the challenges posed by urbanization and expanding population, Malaysia has made significant strides in revamping its public transport infrastructure. The country is moving toward a more sustainability of transportation networks through the implementation of initiatives such as NLPTMP, investment in grid technology, and the development of extensive infrastructure. Implementation has progressed significantly with the assistance of various organizations such as Ministry of Transport, Prasarana Malaysia Berhad, and APAD. Despite these trumps, certain hindrances persist. These include inadequate public transportation in rural areas, a lack of integration between transit modes, and limited progress towards more sustainable practices. To overcome this barrier, Malaysia must enhance enforcement, raise public awareness, and allocate resources to modernize and expand its infrastructure. Maintaining inclusivity, safety, and environmental consciousness will enable the country to develop an effective public transport system for all while maintaining environment. By constructing an exceptional public transport system, Malaysia's economic, social, and environment future is imperiled. Enhanced mobility, reduced logistical obstacles, and increased investment are all potential benefits of all well-connected transportation network for economic reasons. It also can promote greater social equality by bringing the gaps between cities and rural areas, providing all citizens with equal opportunities. Thank you.